Good work tracking down the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. We finally took the fight to the enemy. I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful. I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. His way of atoning for the death of Emperor Uriel, I suppose. Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated. Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible. This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Bruma with impunity. Yes?
Good evening, ma'am. What can I do for you, ma'am? The Mythic Dawn will never take Cloud Ruler Temple, not while any blade still draws breath. We always see them near the rune stone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry. May your sword always strike true.
Good evening, ma'am. I'll feel better when you've eliminated those spies. There's no telling what they may be planning.
The Master's vigilance.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Die, unbeliever!
The time of cleansing is almost here!
Everyone will welcome your soul in Oblivion. For Lord Dagon! I do not fear death. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord... Ah!
Hello.
Greetings to you. I'm here to relieve you.
It's about time.
You're off duty now.
My feet are killing me. What's this about? We're here to serve. Not on my watch. Captain Byrd will know for sure, though. We all report to him. Be seeing you.
We're here to serve. As Captain Byrd says, we have to stay on the good side of the local Nords. It ain't their fault they're ignorant barbarians. I've heard that Jantus Brolis is skilled with both magic and steel. Be seeing you.
What can I do for you? I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you. Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious? God's blood! So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere. I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better. Goodbye. Hello. Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need. Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you. Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home, what with all the troubles in the world. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Come back and see me again. Goodbye. Hello there. I'm Snar, the cook. We got genuine Skyrim cuisine. Fresh, simple, big helpings, just like Mom used to make. We're still in Cyrodiil here in Bruma, but just barely. We build for the cold, just like in Skyrim. Take care.
What?
I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of anew upon ye.
A vampire hunter named Raymil Draelus made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him.
So long.
Bye. Yes? I'll feel better. What have you learned about the spies? Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against Bruma. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xerxes. Yes?
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one. The only way to obtain a Daedric artifact is through the cults devoted to each of the Daedric lords. The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction to Daedric cults. The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember, the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power. I've learned that the Mysterium Xerxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Mankar Cameron bound himself to the Xerxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book, but I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual. I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.